Scanning the floor. To the left side wing. Here's Looney. Buries it down low. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team. Back to Jones. Back to Johnson. Pass to Osman. Spurs need to get one up here. Basket counts.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Green. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Substitution on the court.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. And so it's Golden State with it. 7-point differential. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
And Saric throws it down.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're home.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass.
I love how creative Paul is at penetrating inside. Talented at reading angles and exploiting the holes in the D.
Pass to Wembanyama. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs.
10. The Spurs. 15.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Overall, though, they've taken good care of the ball. That's their first turnover.
Thompson outside. Pass to Looney. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Duke, defended by Thompson. Inside. Here's Osman. Shot clock at 6. Jones from outside. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Here's Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
Well, Richard, as the first overall pick, some of the highest expectations were put on Wiggins at a very young age.
Yeah, while playing high school ball, some recruiter analysis called him the Michael Jordan of Canada. That's some big shoes to fill. If it's not the highest expectation ever, I don't know what is.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Andrew Wiggins has come into his own in Golden State. He said, quote, "I feel like I scored a lot in Minnesota and no one cares, but now I'm here. I'm playing winning basketball. I am working my tail off. I'm playing the best defense I can possibly play, and I'm still giving you 18, 19, 20 points." Brian?
Allie, he has found a home. No question about that. Thank you. Outside, Green. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
Collins outside. On target from range. Collins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Looney. Thompson outside. The rebound by the Spurs.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And RJ, I'll tell you, Zach Collins, he is an instigator on the court.
Yeah, B.A., the type of player you love to have on your team and hate on another team. He does all of that hard-nosed stuff. Every quality team always has a player like him on their side where he just knows how to be a thorn in the side. Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Right side Curry to the paint. Green with the ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Champagny, that's good.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Curry. A shot to stop the run. Curry rises up and hits the 3.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Every time he makes another three-pointer, he's adding to the record.
Pass to Jones. To the inside. Collins.
Zach Collins.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Collins has got 7 points in the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
To the middle. Here's Looney. 11 feet out. That one's wide left.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Jones. Back to Osman. Collins right side. Oh, Green with a block.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
Back to Looney. Outside, Green. And it's all from three-point range. Jones with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Jones misses.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Not going to go that time. Thompson with some nice D. So it's the Warriors now, trailing by 10. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Champagny. Down low. Here's Osman. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why they're deficit. And so the San Antonio Spurs going into the break up 12. The hustle they've shown. on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And it's a Spurs ball. Pass to Brenham. To the wing on the left. And here's Collins. He's defended by Looney. Here's Wesley. And a miss there on the triple. Wiggins right side. Oh, Wiggins with the silky touch at the rim.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Well, Coach Kerr calls him the moral compass of the Warriors team. Kevon Looney has been a cornerstone, RJ.
He knows his role. It's defense, rebounding, and setting screens, and he does his role at an elite level. He's a connector in the locker room, and everyone knows that Loon is that guy.
The shot by Wesley, no good. Puts it up. Wiggins, no good.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
You could say the Spurs are in development mode. WSL said there's a lot of potential, a lot of new opportunity. Just got to make sure we're growing each game and maturing. As long as we play together and we play the right way, we will have a chance to win every game. We still got the greatest coach of all time sitting back there. Ryan?
Yeah, you'll get no argument here. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Mamukelashvili. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
Curry, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Brenham. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And he lays it up and in. Wembanyama's got 12 points in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
This is how skilled Draymond is at handling the rock, and he's able to create for himself.
Over to the left wing. Back to Wembanyama. Yep, that one goes. He's got 14.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
To the inside. Wiggins outside. Pass to Looney. 6 to shoot. Here's Green. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Inside. Here's Brenham. Here's Champagny. Here's Brenham. Defended by Thompson. Brenham misses. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And B.A., they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. Back to Thompson. On the wing, Thompson. It's Wiggins on the wing. Making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game.
2 loud points from Wiggins. Andrew, he is getting up.
To the middle. Outside for Wembanyama. There's 49 seconds left in the third. It's stolen by Curry. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Oh, Curry with the hustle.
The high activity on defense from Curry. Excellent job poking the ball away.
To the inside. Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed them early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Pass to Wiggins. Outside Curry. Offensive rebound. Back to Wiggins. Looney with the ball. Covered by Wembanyama.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
Gets it off. And so the San Antonio Spurs finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area.
38.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Warriors trailing. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Jones in the post. Back to Wembanyama. To the paint. Osman with the bucket.
Osman.
And the Spurs lead by 8.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Curry with the 10-footer. Again, the Warriors score.
Well, Curry's accuracy makes the mid-range easy pickings. He just goes up, nails the shot with ease.
Back to Wembanyama. Looney with some nice D. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Now Thompson. Back to Looney. Oh, look at Looney finding space inside.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Down low. To the middle. Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And we talk about the importance of versatility.
Okay, Wiggins putting on a show here.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. To the paint. Here's Champagny. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Thompson outside. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Osman.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Jones misses.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
To the wing, right side. Back to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. On the wing, Jones. Wiggins with a steal. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. On the wing, Green. Out to the right wing. Here's Looney. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. It's stolen by Curry. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter. Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome. And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Back to Wiggins. Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Curry. Here's Looney. Yeah! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game. There is no moment that is too big for Steph Curry.
Here's Collins. Count it!
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
There's 25 seconds left to the fourth. Green up top. Looney inside. The kick out to Wiggins. Can't knock in the three. Until they foul intentionally.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
This is a huge spot. This team counts on Johnson.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 3. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must. If there is any question about the clutch gene, you know Wiggins has it.
It's stolen by Looney. Timeout called, Warriors. All right, guys, what's your take?
They've got just enough time for a catch and shoot, but it needs to be immediate.
It's stolen by Johnson. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer. For a time, the richest in NBA history.
You gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
Obi Toppin.
And there it is for him.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Indiana. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Actually, I thought they might be able to sustain that momentum that they picked up in the fourth quarter, but was not meant to be.
Here's Holiday. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Siakam.
First team foul.
You know, Holiday is deceptively tall and strong and has great point guard skills, and that makes it really hard to defend him.
And when we talk about the league's elite defenders, Drew Holiday is certainly up there.
Yeah, that's for sure, Greg. I mean, I think it's a lot to do with how much pride he takes in playing defense. I mean, he's locked into shutting down whoever he's defending. He looks at it as a challenge, and I really appreciate and respect his hard-nosed approach.
It's a hand on it. Siakam on the follow.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Here's Halliburton. Following the basket by Derek White. Back to Holiday. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
5 to shoot. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
The shot, no good. Good D by Siakam. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. No good that time.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
White, good.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Now, here is Halliburton. Halliburton on the wing. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Boston leading by 5. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Halliburton. Good D by Holiday.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Down low. Here's Siakam.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
Shots good by Siakam.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Tatum. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Back to Tatum. And again, it's Boston converting.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score, or just great ball movement.
The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And it's 8 points for Jason Tatum.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Out to White. Toppin with the steal. 2 on the clock. And he lays it up and in. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
For Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Derek White has been on display for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Boston.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Pass to Toppin. Indiana moving it around. Siakam, right side. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for Boston. This is their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, and that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report.
Assist goes to
2 points. That one goes.
Siakam.
6 points for Obi Toppin. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of fours, even traditional threes play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Hits the three-point bomb. White's got 11.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Celtics leading by 6. Outside, Porzingis. And it goes down 2 points.
How about Porzingis showing us a little dexterity and fleet-footedness there? Love seeing him work that part of his game into his back.
Here's Toppin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. He's got 8.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the court. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Now here is Holiday. 12 points his last outing. Pass to McConnell. A three-pointer, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
A nice shot by Brown.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now, here's McConnell.
2 minutes.
Still yet to score. Here's Jackson. Makes it off the glass.
Jackson.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
1:25 left in the first half. Here's White. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pacers trail by 5. Toppin, no one around him. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Toppin's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Here's White. And it's off from three-point range. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Count that one from Toppin.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Tillman. And here is Brown. On the money with the open jumper. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
Finessing his way inside for the board and the score. How about the effort from Brown?
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Knocks it loose. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And Boston has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
Back to Walker. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Indiana. A 2-point game. To the left side wing. Outside, Walker. 4 on the clock. Here's McConnell. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but I don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Now a timeout called by Boston. You know them well, the Pacers, winning 3 championships in the ABA back in the 70s. but they're still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, exactly. They've played in the finals. Took the Lakers to 6 games, but that was over 2 decades ago. And right now, they're playing in a very crowded and tough Eastern Conference.
The Celtics entertainment, everyone. Give them a hand.
The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Cornette. Back to Holiday. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And Cornette gets it to go.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up.
Hey, Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
Count it. Turner's got 6.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touchdown on the block. I mean, you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
Brown jams it in.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Count that bucket.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Holiday. Brown trying to free himself up.
Well, he's like an eel slipping into the paint. Drew Holiday glides past the other guys and gets himself right to the bucket.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And Indiana, another 3.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Pass to Nembhard. Right wing. It's picked off. Horford with it. Now guarded by Siakam. A free ball. Horford no luck.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
That ties it up. Halliburton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
And the 3 ball is good.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Lets it go from deep. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
3 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Holiday. 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Pritchard. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Siakam.
Celtics foul.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play. Clark, here we are looking at Miles Turner, a terrific player. What stands out to you?
There are a couple of things. His ability to knock down three-point shots as a big guy, but more than that, his primary attribute to me is the fact he's an outstanding rim protector. Excellent timing, runs the floor, and really protects the basket for his team.
At the top of the key, Turner. Trying to find Halliburton and gets it to him. There's the triple. Miles Turner, and that's good. Turner's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers. Here's Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
The physicality of Jason Tate, an understated and overlooked part of his game.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Timeout called the Celtics.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics Youth Dance Team. Substitution for the Pacers, Isaiah Jackson.
That will count.
Boy, good contest that time by Halliburton. The combination of quickness and length allows him to defend at a high level.
The Celtics, 47.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And the Pacers call time here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Holiday. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around. And the wide open shot from McConnell. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it can probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Siakam left side. Got that bucket in no time at all. And now that's 11 points for Siakam. Offensive rebound. Brown outside. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And again, Boston with the triple.
Tatum clearly really putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
And a wide open look for Siakam. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Nice shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Splitting the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Siakam, a good look. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Halliburton for three. Good for his sixth make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics.
Indiana leading by 10. Over to the wing. McConnell, a good look. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
To the paint. Now, here's Neesmith. After the miss from Derek White. Shots good by Turner.
Hey, Turner's not just an interior scorer. This guy has a jumper that's really reliable. So you got to honor and respect his shot.
Now, here's Tatum. Shot to stop the run. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Indiana moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And he can answer with the best of them. Siakam stealing the thunder there.
Back to Halliburton. To the middle. Here's McConnell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. And the Pacers lead by 16. And let's get your